And I cannot believe that I'm having to do this twice. But okay, I'm back. Divine and Grateful Risings, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I was not planning on going live twice, y'all. I got to remember the cameras over here. I've already done this live, but for the world of me, y'all, for the world of me, I could not get this app to connect. Okay, so I hope y'all are doing well and that this day is going fantastic for you. This is why this is 3 hours. This is 49 minutes late, okay? Because I hope everybody's all right, Mr. Police People Nim. Y'all, I was trying to listen, I can't make it up. Oh, wait a minute. Hurry up, y'all. Child, that's the lifeguard people Nim. Y'all got to go save somebody. Child, y'all should have got on the road. Okay, I'm back. Kinda. Child, y'all is not moving fast enough. Y'all got to go save a life. Anyway, hello, dearest one. Hey, y'all. Can I just tell y'all about this little fiasco? Hey, Mona. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mike. I don't know if I said that right, child. I'm so sorry. If I didn't, I am sorry. Okay. So let me just have told y'all what happened, right? Here's me trying to upgrade and things, right? Trying to do some things different. Had this scheduled for 3 o'clock. Started trying to go live at 3:30. Hey, Roku Nim, I am fantastic. How honey one, how are you? Okay. Was trying to go live, y'all. Could not get about this iPad to connect. So right now, we is on this iPad. Why? Because I was trying to get myself on Instagram and over here at the same time. And y'all know every time I try to do that, every time I try to do something different, it seems like it's some complications and stuff. But anyway, I said, I'm going to go ahead and do this live over here, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, going live on Instagram is like, I be feeling like, y'all, I be feeling like it's my first time going live ever. Like, it be so, oh my gosh, it's so weird. Anyway, don't judge me. I hope y'all are doing well and that you're having it. What y'all said. Oh, now y'all want to pull some cards? Y'all wasn't even talking. Y'all wasn't even saying that when we was over there on the gram. Why y'all didn't want to do that on the gram? Well, if y'all knew it wasn't going to work, why y'all ain't told me? Y'all could have told me. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, so we might get a card or two of Selma and see what's happening. Y'all got jokes. Wait a minute. The card is over here, ain't it? Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Y'all got an attitude about it? Don't do that. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, let me tell y'all, since I'm doing a whole nother live over here across the street. Let me tell y'all all about this great and amazing stuff that is happening. Y'all like the live, share the love. Gosh, y'all, so much is happening. So much is happening. Hello, dearest one. So much is happening. And so let me just give y'all the quick spirituality, okay? The T on everything, right? I already did this on Instagram, but it is what it is. Y'all the fam bam, so y'all know I have to give it over here as well. So all to do it, y'all. First and foremost, can we talk about where I was at? I had my face in the place yesterday. Y'all, can y'all believe it? I got to meet the one and only Mrs. Amazing herself, Tabitha Brown. I actually had the opportunity to meet her yesterday, y'all. Such an amazing experience. Hey, Jamila Nim. Um, Such an amazing experience, y'all. And we're going to talk about it because I talked about it. Well, I'm just going to act like I ain't even do that live over there, so don't worry about it. But so let me just tell y'all, because part of what we getting ready to talk about, which is why they want to pull these cards and just kind of see what the energy is, because they didn't talk about doing it over on IG, so we going to clearly do it over here. So if y'all been tapped in with me all week, I've been telling y'all, I was like, man, if it could go wrong, it did, y'all. I had so many different things that have happened this week. I told y'all, like, my check engine light is on, my change oil light is on, my food stamps were stolen. I got the ticket. I got a ticket from the police. Like, just y'all, if it could go wrong, it was going wrong. And so one of the things is I was sitting last night and reflecting after I had this amazing opportunity, I knew what all the warfare was about, right? Um, but the Lord very specifically had me talking about the war and not the reward, okay? And so because it was like, man, because I knew what I had coming up, but the end was trying to make me run. Trying to make me run, child, and make me come on, ma. I'm telling y'all, son card. End was trying to make me run, leave, go, um, and not make it to this event, y'all. It was the craziest thing. So just like with the sun card, right? When something is divine, because this is divine, this is the sun making things happen. So this is me trying to make it to this event, everything going left instead of going right, so that I could meet who? The light, okay? A light, one of God's children out here working on a mission. She is such a beautiful and amazing person, y'all. I am so humbled by the experience. But I knew that's what I was working towards as well. And can you believe that she complimented me on my light, y'all? And I was just like, OMG, right? Because it's always amazing for someone that you look up to, someone who inspires and motivates you to be the best version of yourself, um, to give you a compliment and be like, keep shining. You got a light on you, keep shining. And I'm like, so it was so special for me. It's something that had been on my vision board, y'all, for almost 3 years. And this the thing. I actually created detours for myself with this, because this actually could have manifested several years ago. However, I chose the wrong path. 2 years in a row, I chose the wrong path. So this just shows how we'll make mistakes, we'll make decisions. And this is something that I could have potentially done so long ago, but 2 years in a row at exactly the same time, y'all, I chose the wrong path. So you got to be willing to say sometimes we don't always get it right. And I'm telling y'all, for 2 years, I got it wrong. And it wasn't until I was reflecting, chopping it up with the ancestors and them about it last night, talking to Padre God and just telling him how grateful I was for the experience, and just to, like, man, he was like, that I actually remembered it. So again, we make mistakes, and so sometimes we create extremely long detours for ourselves, but I'm so grateful for the opportunity, the experience. If you ever have an opportunity to go and meet Miss Tab, take it, go. And the next part they want me to talk about, which I said is divine connections, right? This is where I talked about it, but again, I didn't make the connection for myself until Emirates Nim. I knew that was them. Why y'all ain't come pick me up? We supposed to be on the way to Dubai, and y'all just be leaving without me all the time. Child, I knew that was them. I heard them. I heard the engine. Well, y'all be safe. Anyway, I'll go with y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. So, divine connections, as we're speaking about Emirates, right? Like I said, it was almost like the enemy, y'all, was fighting me tooth and nail to make this connection not happen. Come on, third eye. And so I was like, okay. And so as I was just reflecting on just so many things, y'all, it was like, and this the thing, it was a source of inspiration for me, motivation for me to be able to come on here and say, like, y'all, I put this meeting. This is something that I put on my vision board years ago. And for me now, I'm able to come up here and say, like, y'all, I really made this happen. Like, the Lord really put me in position. Now, in the vein of that, right, let's also talk about the fact that first thing people will say is you need money, you need this, you need that, you got to do this, you got to do that. And again, y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. The Lord wants to use you just like he's using me, because that's something I was like, I had a moment last night talking to the Lord about this. I was like, Daddy, here I am, right? And Miss Tab don't know this. The people there, they don't know this. I did my normal ToShae. I got up. I was like, man, I went to the gym. I took a shower. I sat in the car. I put my face on. I got my normal ToShae. And so I laughed, right, as I sat down, last night to just talk to the Lord about it. I said, people, if you didn't know my situation, no one that was there yesterday knows what situation is that I'm in. You understand? And so don't let your circumstances, come on, Lord, don't let your circumstances make you feel like you can't, come on, God, like you can't accomplish things, right? Because you can accomplish more with less, and don't let anybody tell you different. Sirens, thank you, Archangel Michael, right? Lord, I hope they're safe. Look, them probably following the same little sirens. If they go right, I'm a guess they probably going down there to the same place. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish things with because of your circumstances, whatever you got going on. Y'all know what I got going on. And the Lord, when the Lord wants something to happen, y'all, he's going to make it happen. Like it ain't no, there's no way that I could have made that happen. First of all, everything that has happened is not because of me, it's because of God, right? When he wants a thing to happen, when it's in his will, this is what that means. He didn't care. All he told me to do was stay where you are. And he meant that, because I told y'all the other day, I was like, man, I was ready to run. I was ready to go. They didn't gave me a ticket. I need to get out of LA. And the Lord said, you going to sit right there and you're going to be all right. And so I sat. And every time something else happened, I was like, man, I just need to leave. And the Lord said, you're going to sit right there. And so I just had to sit and just wait, dug it out. And then, y'all, I swear, I don't know what that is, but it almost looked like a rainbow over there, over them clouds. Thank you, Lord, I receive it, right? Look, soon as I said it, look at the rainbow that's on this temperance card. Patience, right? Come on, Lord. Patience. You have to just thug it out sometimes, y'all. And it don't feel like it. You be like, man, I'm going through too much. I don't wanna have to. Sometimes we just have to be patient, because your sacrifice, as this card says, I don't even know. Y'all tell, I guess that's why they wanted me to pull this deck, right? It's like it's going to pay off. So do I still have things going? Absolutely. But don't think that you got to have no whole lot of money. I laughed about it because I said, child, listen, I didn't pay people. I didn't pay for events. I've done all that kind of stuff. And yesterday was more priceless for me than anything that I could have paid for. That's the one that I would have paid for. And of course, I didn't have the ability to do that, right? And so she offered that. And then I was blessed to be able to purchase a product, y'all, because y'all know I ain't got no money, right? And I was blessed to be able to purchase a product so that she could sign, so that I was able to actually meet her and interact with her, right? So when the Lord is destined, when he wants something to happen, he's going to make it happen. And it's not going to make sense. And you ain't going to understand, like, because I literally was like, oh, OMG, how did this just happen? Like, did this really just happen for me? Because again, it was something that I said to the Lord, like, I would love to meet her. And so he made that possible. So don't think that you have to have message. Don't think you got to have no whole lot of money, or no, the Lord is going to make a way, and he's going to show you that all the time. So that's that on that. Again, it was such an amazing experience being able to meet Miss Tab. She is truly a light and an inspiration. Um, and I just never forget it, because it's just one of those moments where it's just like, OMG, right? You see someone on TV and it's like they're larger than life, and to have the opportunity to meet someone who inspires you and motivates you to be the best version of yourself, it's truly a humbling experience. It's truly something that I'll never forget, right? I'll never forget. So that's the first thing. Okay. So next, let's talk about updates, upgrades, and new things that are happening. Y'all like the live, share the live, share the love. Um, Tarot University. Tarot University. Okay, so let's talk about that. So if you were on a Word in the Wilderness on Friday, y'all know, or even if you've been over here for the last month or so, I told y'all, I remember saying it. I was like, the Lord is like, you need to get this going. You need to get restarted. You need to get Tarot U going. And I've been asking, like, oh, and this me procrastinating, right? Like, okay, well, I don't know what to work on next. I don't know what's next. And I had already told y'all that Padre God told me that I needed to get Tarot U up and running. And so I'm sitting here trying to figure it out, and it took for someone else that like the Lord don't care who he uses. And so Spirit and them came right through to someone else and was like, okay, you need to do this. And so shout out to you, Christina, for lighting the fire up under me. And I told y'all I would have it done. I would know about it before the weekend. And this is, come on, yeah. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay, prosperity begins, right? I knew that I would have it done before the weekend, so I do. So TU, Tarot University, is up and running, okay? This is going to be the Teach Me How to Tarot Master Classes. That class will be starting on May the 5th, okay? May the 5th. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And this another thing. I even told the Lord this. I say, Lord, I don't know if I'm still going. A big part of the reason, y'all, true story, a big part of the reason that I didn't want to start Tarot U back yet is because I kept telling the Lord, Daddy, I don't want to start this back. I don't want to do these classes if I'm still in the car. And so the Lord literally said, you're going to do these classes now, okay? Whether I'm in this car or whether I'm not. He literally was just like, it doesn't make a difference. You need to just get started. And so just like I told y'all, I have to practice what I preach. And it can only preach what I practice. And so I was like, look at me procrastinating, look at me putting off an instruction that the Lord told me to do. And so Tarot University, TU, okay, message. Y'all ain't have to, I know, y'all, look, don't do that. Anyway, I'm back. So they had an attitude with it, didn't it? And did. So anyway, Tarot U is up and running. TU is up and running. You can purchase that on the Shopify, in my Shopify store, in the Etsy store, 336 Tarot and Oracle. What's included? What is included in TU? You get, it's going to be bi-weekly clarity coaching on Sundays. And so we're going to be learning cards, but you're also going to get the opportunity, come on, 1714, to practice your tarot, your clarity skills, okay? I'm not going to be sitting up here talking. I don't need to learn how to do this. This is for me to have, for people to have the opportunity to practice their own skills, connecting with Padre God, trusting your intuition, right? And so we'll be meeting classroom form, cameras on, period. Okay, cameras on. And so be prepared for that. It's only going to be about an hour. You're only going to pay for this one time. But let me tell you, if you purchase for the rest of the month of February, if you purchase any of the Message Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards, that will get you enrollment into Tarot, into TU. Okay. So if you purchase any of them, so you're actually getting it at a discount, because after on March the 1st, the price is going to go up. Right now, all of the decks are $66. So if you purchase any of them, that gets you enrollment into TU. Moving forward, then of course it's going to be $97 after that. And so these are actually like they're going to be replays, so you'll have unlimited access to the replays. And then also, so if you purchase after March, then it includes your Clarity Tarot deck regardless. Okay, that is included in the price of your ticket. So know that. So bi-weekly coaching classes and clarity calls so that you can learn and practice your clarity skills. It's going to be unlimited replay access. Your Clarity Tarot deck is included. You still have time to get your face in the place, okay? If you would like to submit your picture, we have until March the 1st, y'all. So the quicker you get these in, the sooner I'm able to get them on a card and send them back to you. So if you still have time, if you want to get your face in the place, go ahead and submit your picture so that I can put it on a card, okay, before they go to print. So, and then that's May the 5th. Time to be determined, but it's probably going to be around this time just because it's easier, probably about 3 p.m., okay? Next, TU tumblers are also available. as I just in the vein of different things that are going to be available for TU. The tumblers are one thing that is going down in the TEA-ems. The TU tumblers are available. Those are available on Shopify right now. There's also going to be a tarot, a TU journal that you will be able to use, because you want to make sure that you're writing down anything that you get when you pull a card for yourself daily, whether it's a scripture. There's going to be a journal accompaniment that will be available as well if you're interested. Look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, period. So the TU tumblers are available. Of course, Spirit Nim apparel, the Claire tees, and the hood tees are going to be available as well. I got to figure out on Shopify, because it just be doing the whole most. So I got to figure out something on there until I get the website up and going, because I am working on a website for 336 Tarot and Oracle. And speaking of, make sure you get on the email list, okay? I do have a new email that is strictly for TU, and all things tarot, all things clarity, all things spirituality. So 336 tarot and oracle at gmail.com. Make sure you get on the email list. That email, I have put it on everything. I replaced so don't send anything to join the community at gmail.com. I still have that available, but I'm not going to be using that one. I'm switching everything over effective immediately to 336 tarot and oracle at gmail.com. So get on the email list. Come on, God. Because look, y'all, I cannot make this up. 5-5, okay? 5-5. Look, 5-5-5 at that. I got that number yesterday, y'all. I can't make it up. So May the 5th, right, is the day that we're doing that with the 5 of Wands and the Hierophant, Padre God coming through on that. So this is overcoming obstacles and challenges, right? He's given us the answers. He's given us the keys. He's given us the next step. Come on, step. He's given us the next step. How are we going to cross this bridge? What is it that he wants us to do? What is it that he's trying to lead us to? What is the direction he's taking us in? And so for me, it's TU, right? It can be different from you. So 5-5 is the number. So 5-5, that is the date, May the 5th. That's actually the date that TU is starting. So get your face in the place. Okay. So says Padre God. Look, I just saw the Chariot as well. I got the number 555 yesterday too. So make sure, I hope I see y'all there. Because I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And the Lord just be like, if you just do what I tell you to do, right? If you just do what I tell you to do, he'll make things happen. I just got to be obedient, right? Just got to be obedient. So that's that. Tarot University is going down in the TEA-ems. Okay. You can get your Tumblr. The journals will be available soon as well. Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards. I talked about that. Next. Talked about that. Join the email list, 336 tarot and oracle at gmail.com. Shout out to Jamila. Who is my new YouTube moderator. Okay. I did reach out with her to her and let her know, like, I appreciate her showing up, being here for me, supporting me every day that I'm on every day. And the other thing is, like, even sharing the content, y'all, it's so important to get these messages out to whoever needs to receive them. And so sharing is like super important. Make sure, look, another 5. Come on, financial and material changes. I feel like this is coming out of this 5 of Pentacles energy. So thank you. Shout out to Jamila. She's always sharing the content, multi-platform support. I am truly, truly grateful for you, dearest one. So thank you so much for that. I am truly grateful. So shout out to her. New YouTube, IG moderator. What else? Tomorrow, a word in the wilderness, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all, I can't make it up. 5-6. Telling y'all, this the 5. Come on, 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. I did not just say, I feel like we going from, it's coming out of this 5 of Pentacles, finally coming out of the 5 of Pentacles, right? I know a lot of us feel, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Look, y'all, I can't play with Spirit Nim today. Didn't I just say we coming out and this is the next step in your destiny? Now I'm gonna just tell y'all, I didn't know what Spilling the Spirituality was going to be. until to right now, as just going through the flow, just going through this. And this is not how I went down on IG. Okay. This is like me coming through, just pulling cards as I'm giving messages, them clarifying, giving a word at the same time. Then I was just saying, like, coming out of something, the Six of Swords, moving on, moving into the next step, the next leg of your destiny, whatever's next for you. It's going to be different for all of us, right? And so this is something, and I don't know if the Lord, look, I've been going live every Sunday anyway, so I don't know if this is something, if y'all enjoy this, if you enjoy getting a word on Sundays to get you prepared for the week. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. You can let me know. But I'm telling you that we're moving into a new stage. Y'all know I'm always experimenting with stuff. If the Lord tell me to do something, any way that I need to get these messages from the Lord out to y'all, I'm going to do that because it's going to reach the people that it needs to reach. And so we're moving into the next leg of our destiny, y'all, whatever that is for you. Shout out again to Christina, who is the one that lit a fire up under me, because TU is not yet. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot this. TU, let me also say this, y'all. There will be a Facebook group. There's already a Facebook group. I'm telling y'all, all of this is just, it was on the back burner, and the Lord is like, pick it back up. So I actually created the Tarot University Facebook group. Actually, when was it? I think it was in March of 2023. And so, like I said, I put it on the back burner because I wasn't ready for it. Remember, I told y'all the Lord told me to shelf it until I was able to create the cards, right? I would love to hear more of the word. Okay, so I'm fine with that. I'll have announcements and things, but as we're pulling cards, whatever they tell me to pull, we'll pull some additional cards after this and see as well. So it was me needing to pick it back up, me asking the Lord, like, okay, what's next? What's the next leg of the journey? What do you want me to move into next? What's the next level of creation that you want me to work on? And he was like, he had already told me, and I had told y'all, I was like, oh, you already have the answer, but I wasn't listening to my own self, right? And so TU is now back in action. So telling you, we're moving on from what this Five of Pentacles and the Lord message. He's blessing us with the resources, the people. Look, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The truth is the truth.com. Thank you, Lord. Message, receive it, right? So it's all about us listening, being obedient, and he's going to give you what you need. You just got to listen and make sure you're paying attention to what it is that he's telling us to do. Okay, so that's that for that. Let's get another deck and move on from that. What y'all want? Okay. So yes, in addition to receiving the Clarity Tarot deck, there's also a TU Facebook group that you will have access to. And of course, I'll be going live in there as well. That you'll also have the opportunity to ask questions in there. It's where we're going to network, collaborate, all that good stuff. So that's going to be in addition to the Zooms that we're doing. So you can ask questions. And what the Lord made me realize yesterday, because y'all know I created the community when I first got back to California. And so he told me last night, he was like, that was just practice. That was practice for what I really want you to work on. And so I said, okay, Lord, I received that, because the community, I actually put effort in, y'all. I made an effort. Like I really learned how to operate a Facebook group. Because when I was doing the TU the first time, it wasn't up long enough. I didn't really put any energy into it, but I'm excited about this because this is something that I want to teach people how to do. And so look, there go my mama showing up. Hey, Ma, they've been showing up all day. I'll tell y'all about that in a second. So it was practice for me learning how to run and operate a Facebook group. So I'm excited about that. And of course, that comes as well with your enrollment in Tarot University. Okay. So just know that. And once I'm able, I'm working on it, and it's coming, y'all. It's coming. I don't know exactly how everything's gonna work out. I just know that the Lord is doing something. He's doing it, and I'm just waiting on him to show me steps as well. So hopefully I'll have one of the TU tumblers customizable. Okay, it's going down in the TMs. something I was playing around with when I was looking at these the other day. The TU tumblers, if I hadn't talked about those, available on Shopify. Thank you, Christina, for this idea as well. I had thought about doing coffee cups, but I didn't think about doing tumblers. But I was actually able to put like customizable tumblers. And so you can actually put any one of the Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards on your, if you have a very specific one. I have a couple of, I think I put one on there that as an example, but I played around with them, y'all, and I was like, OMG, I can't believe that I'm able to do this. Like, it was amazing. So if you have a favorite Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards, you can actually put that on a coffee cup. And I'll add some more examples. I think I did one that had like Proverbs on it or something like that. So crazy, y'all. I was in the flow the other night, and so I literally got a lot done in just that one day. So TU tumblers also available on Shopify. The journals are coming as well as other merchandise that you'll be able to have in addition to for TU, right? So it's going down in the TMs, okay? It's going down in the TMs. So I think I said that's the next thing. Told y'all about the email list. Shout out to Jamila. Dreams to reality. OMG. I met Tabitha Brown. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. Of course, we have a word in the wilderness that's happening tomorrow. We're starting the book of Leviticus, y'all. We're starting the book of Leviticus. I'm going to get my card on there. I'm too high. Yes, absolutely. You still have time. You still have time to get your face in the place. If you have a picture, please email me this picture. Email it to 336 tarotandOracle@gmail.com. I've already sent to you. If you've already sent me one, I've already sent it back to you with a rough draft of what it's going to look like. So make sure you get your face into place. Send me a picture so I can put you on. I don't know. I don't even know. I still have a lot of space left, a lot of great and amazing cards left. So make sure that you submit your picture so I can get you on there. Okay. You still have time because right now none of them are printing. Come on, the yacht. Come on, y'all. Come on, Spirit. Okay, let's talk about it. Here we go with the cards that were on the top of the deck. We have the yacht that came out first. As I'm sitting here, I'm at the beach today, y'all. Can I just tell y'all, let me told y'all what happened. So I can't make this up. Okay, we have the yacht, we have the pioneer, and we have the intuition, the spirit, the spot, the clair, the crystal ball. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. So I was sitting at the new little spot because remember I got the ticket. So now I'm paranoid. I don't want to sit over there where I got the ticket. So they led me. So my papa and them led me over to another place after I went and sat in the Walmart parking lot for 8 hours. They were finally like, just come on, go over here. So I found this other little place to go where I had been for the last couple days. Yesterday, y'all, I'm sitting. Now, this was after, of course, I went to the meet and greet. I pull up, I park, and all of a sudden, like there was this man that was standing like behind, like he was standing there and he was asking for help. And so I was like, I saw him and I didn't have any money, but I was like, I looked at him and I was like, well, maybe I can get him something to eat. And so I was blessed yesterday with enough to buy my product, right, that I got from the meet and greet. So I said, well, let me be a blessing to someone. So I walked up to him. I was like, because I had to go use restrooms. So I was like, well, I can get you something to eat. So he was like, yeah, that's cool. So I got him a burger. And so then I come back to the car. Y'all, why right next to me, like where he was standing, but like several, I'm on this side of the street. Y'all, why it was like a smash and grab. This car pulls up to this car, grabs they book bags out the car, y'all. Then, of course, the dude who did it, he has on full mask and everything. Then the guy that I had got the burger for was like, hey, is that your car? He was like, you don't know, put that back. So anyway, he hops in the car, they speed off. I'm like, OMG, I wasn't able to take a picture, but I got the license plate. And I was like, Lord, what do I do? And so I tried to call the police, but then the police was like, we can't take your car right now. I was like, Lord, what do I do? As this is happening, The same car comes shooting back through the parking lot through the same little street, y'all. It's just a little piece of street. It comes back through the same little street, y'all. Why it smashes the window on this BMW that had just pulled up, smashes the window, pulls something out of there, hops in the car, and everybody at this point, everybody's like, "Hey, get this ain't your car, get out of there." I'm like, "OMG." And so they speed off. And so I sat there for a second and I was like, OMG, I don't feel safe anymore. And so I started pulling my cards, but I'm thinking to myself, I was like, well, the police gonna be around here now, so it's probably cool. And so I picked the cards up and I was like, should I go, y'all? This is me talking to SpiritualiTEA. I was like, y'all, I don't know. And so sure enough, I sat for a second and I was just like, I asked them and I was like, Spirit, do I need to go? I picked up my tarot deck and the card I got was like it was like the 4 of Cups, and then it was something else, and then I was like, you know what? That's my answer. Shoo, I'm gone. So now I'm like, I don't know where to go, right? I was like, oh my gosh. And so now I'm a little in my feelings because I was like, man, I don't know where to go. I don't want to go back over here where the police people them was. And I don't like really sitting over here at the beach at nighttime. So I was like, oh Lord. So anyway, I ended up going back over there where I had ended up getting the ticket. I sat there for a minute. And so it was like a certain time I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find me somewhere to sleep. And so then boom, that was it. So this morning I get up and I was like, okay, I was like, where am I going to go today? And so I tried to ride around and see if it was some other little spots where I wanted to kind of sit and chill for the day. And I heard y'all tell me just go to the beach, but I was just like, what else? And so I ended up going to that. I ended up going over there because I was like, well, I can stay here long enough to get me something to eat for the day because like I haven't eaten today. And so I was like, well, I can go. I was like, I can stay here long enough to get me something to eat. Y'all, when I tell y'all the SpiritualiTEA said go, I was picking up one deck of the cards, or I was moving it, and the 7 of Swords flips over, and I was like, huh, okay. And then I was like, well, because I'm asking. So when that happened, I was like, okay, what y'all trying to tell me? So then I was like, let me just get another deck. So I pick up this deck, and I was like, so I start shuffling, and I was like, okay, what I need to know. Before I could even get the card shuffled good, the 5 of Swords flips out. Now, mind you, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the Devil always seem to run together. Those are not the most happiest cards in the deck, okay? They let you know some is in disarray, okay? Some wrong. So I was like, okay, so y'all was like, not the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. I was like, okay, intuition, what you trying to tell me? Y'all, I promise you, I shuffle and I was like, okay, let me just pull a card instead of one actually, like, instead of one falling out the deck, the Sun card. I said, let me hurry up and crank up. And so anyway, needless to say, I came to the beach. Y'all, it was so craziness. And I was just like, yeah, something. I was like, they up to no good over there. So your intuition may be warning you, giving you things, letting you know, look, I'm just giving y'all messages off the top of the head, right? Y'all see, I'm not pulling no spreads, no nothing. This is me just pulling cards and letting y'all know I'm literally at the beach watching the yachts, right? We finna have a life of luxury. Believe that. Your intuition might be trying to give you warnings, trying to help you, keeping you safe, right? Keeping you safe. Your angels keeping you safe. So pay attention to what your spirituals are trying to tell you. Okay, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, sixth sense, divination, future planning. So just pay attention to the signs, okay? Because you might be receiving those yourself. Important on this. So anyway, okay, I'm back. So we have the Pioneer and the yacht that is coming in. Leo energy, Gemini energy. So this talks about a change in the wind, challenge, navigating uncharted territory, resourcefulness. It's like destination or bust. So some of you, it's like groundbreaking. And we were talking, of course, about like TU even being like doing something. And this doesn't have to be something that's like you're not rewriting what y'all said. I don't know. It's some saying that they're trying to get me to remember, but it's like you're not trying to like completely do everything, but you may just be doing something that is your version of doing something. So don't be afraid to be a pioneer. Even if someone, I'm not the first person to create a tarot program or classes or anything like that, but y'all do it with your own spin, do it with your own take on it, okay? Because it really is what is going to catapult you into this next level of success, okay? Luxury, mobility, over the top, extravagant, and prosperity on this card. So, anyway, y'all, that really happened today. I was like, OMG, or yesterday. Today's been peaceful. I've been resting, relaxing, really just receiving a lot of messages from Spirit Nim, tapping in, just resting up because tomorrow, well, my week begins today. So if since we spill in the spirituality, we can do these on Sundays. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm here for it to prepare us for the week. So pay attention. Your spirituals might be trying to tell you something. If something keeps on like nagging at you, just pay attention. Hey, Unc 713, your spirit name's tapping in. Y'all, I can't make it up. This morning I was listening. So look, feels like we finna get some messages from Spirit Nim because this morning I was having coffee with my grandpa and my papa. My papa and my grandma. And then yesterday, y'all, my mama saw, look, hot air balloon, the castle, the sapphire, the telephone at the bottom of the deck. All it do it. So first things first, I was yesterday when I was at the meet and greet meeting Miss Tab. Y'all, the song that comes through from my mama, we talk about all the time, like listening to like different music, different songs, different ways that spirit connects with you and communicates with you, right? Communication, okay? It's going to be different for everyone. For me, a lot of my ancestors, my spirit nymphs, my angels, they have different songs that will play that lets me know that they're around and that they're giving me messages. So yesterday, at standing at the meet and greet for Miss Tab, guess what? Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Mays came on, and it was my mama. So pay attention to the messages that you're receiving. Pay attention to the music that you're hearing. This is just, as I tell y'all these things, it's different ways that I've learned how to communicate with Spirit Nim. So pay attention to that, okay? Because you're very connected. You are receiving communication, and it's like loud and clear, them reaching out, notifications. Y'all know that when I be like message, that's them confirming something for me because this is one of the ways that I've set up communication with Padre God, with Spirit Nim. How do you know the difference between your Spirit Nims and Padre God? For me, I can just tell y'all, I hear, right? It's like I hear outside of myself when it's Spirit Nim, when it's my mama, my papa, when it's them. Heard just as clear as day. This morning? I heard my papa say, you need to move. I heard it just like I'm sitting here talking to y'all. And it was as soon as I saw that sun card as well, I heard you need to move. And I hear it outside of myself. Whereas when it's the Lord giving me a message, I feel it. I hear it on the inside of myself. And I don't know how to make that make sense if that don't make sense to you. But I feel it and I hear it on the inside of myself. And so it's just, I don't know. And so it's just different ways that your spirit names will communicate with you. I don't know exactly how that happened. I think that the Lord gives us all a different way to communicate with him, but he allows you to create that line of communication with him. So create it, okay? We are in the process of building relationship with him. And so you can create your own pathway of communication with the Lord. You just got to do it, right? However you learn best, whatever you're the most receptive to. I think somebody told me that they deal a lot in the dream realm. That ain't where I operate. Why? Because my sleep is importante to me, okay? Because I don't sleep well. And so I'll be like, but sometimes I'll get a dream. I have a lot of them. I just write them down. But that's not something that I've really, like, that's not one of the main ways they communicate with me. They talk to me in other ways. So set up your communications, okay, with Spirit Nim, because it's ascension with the hot air balloons that's coming in. Leo energy. Going with the flow, don't resist new perspective, ascension. Yes, we're ascending. We're moving into new pathways, new levels, freedom. Okay, so and also they're helping us to stay balanced and elevated as well. Telling y'all, it's the most amazing feeling being connected with Hydrate God. I can't explain it, but it's the most beautiful and fantastic feeling I've ever felt in life. So definitely ascension that is happening. Fairy tale coming in, and look, the sapphire, what does it say? Oh, this was y'all, huh? Ancestors, wealth, legacy, prestige, position. We've been talking about, like, ain't it crazy, y'all? If y'all been over here rocking with me, I've been telling y'all, like, something on your vision board getting ready to manifest, because this is not just me. And this could be something that you wrote down years ago, child. I'm telling you, the Lord, holy favor, right? Being very favored, divine favor is getting, like, things are getting ready. Thank you, Lord, is getting ready to happen. Okay. Spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength. So just saying, you can expect communication this week. Some of you might be receiving communication, a phone call you've been waiting on. It's like, if you've been waiting on something, waiting to hear back from something, and some of y'all might need to reach out. What y'all said, yeah, because some of y'all might need to reach out. Like, sometimes you don't want to, yeah, wait. Like, don't be afraid to reach out. If you've been waiting to hear back from someone and you hadn't, there's nothing wrong with reaching out and saying, like, just checking in, checking up. Like, okay, I was just, trying to see if there's any updates or something. I don't know if somebody waiting on an update for something or not, but anyway, that's what they said. What else y'all want? Okay. Well, final words of guidance. We hadn't used these in a couple of days. We'll be using it. Are these ones? Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's see what we got. On the cut, knowledge, hydrate your soul and things. I hope y'all spent some time with the Lord this weekend, allowing Him to pour into you. That's what I did all yesterday morning. I literally was sitting in the parking lot, y'all, at 6 in the morning. I was like, please don't let them kick me out, because of course I was there way before the event started, but I didn't have anywhere else to be at that particular time, and I was up early. I was up at like 3:30, so I went to the gym, left the gym, and was like, let me just go ahead and get to find my destination, child. Because what? I had to get where I was going. Let's see what else we got. Tell y'all that meeting. Oh, what y'all said about which one? I think we talk about that. The war before the rewards. That's why I called that this. The war before the reward, because I went through so much spiritual warfare, so many attacks, so many things going crazy left, to try to keep me from making that trip, y'all. I tell you. So just know that if you're getting attacked like that, it's a spiritual thing, and it's because good energy. Come on, look, what's the clarity? Which one? Y'all ain't have to throw it. Told you, look, the enemy don't want you to make these connections, child. He don't want you to go have this ascension. He don't want you to go to this next level. So just know that, yeah, he getting mad because things are going bad for him, not for you. Okay, so he trying to throw everything at you so that he can try to keep you from being successful. What else? He get on my nervous system, but that's okay, because we have a God who fights even harder for us. Okay, so we're not gonna give him no whole lot of time. I feel like God is big flexing, right? He coming through saying, look, not mine, not that one. You gonna leave that one alone. So I do feel like there's a lot of additional protection that's coming in. And also, it's as we're in this surrendered state, one of the things that, like, I was talking to Padre God about, is just like being surrendered and just saying, well, Lord, good, whatever it is, I know that you have a plan for it, and it's about us just trusting and trusting him to do what he said he's going to do. It may not show up looking the way that you expected. It may, you just, because you, but you never know. But it's always going to be for your highest good, whether it's good or bad. It's going to teach you something. Okay. Told y'all, the enemy's super hostile. He is, because he knows that he no longer has a foothold. The same things don't work anymore. The same tactics. It's like a lot of you are becoming invincible. Oh, come on, Spirit. That's in this, on this holy card, ain't it? They just said invincible, and they took me back to it. Um, They brought me back to this sapphire card. It's like becoming invincible and no, like having too much spiritual strength. And so same things are not working anymore. But yeah, he trying different. He trying, but it just ain't working anymore. Mm-hmm. Message, receive it. Telling y'all, it's like after this, and that's like the same tactics don't even work. Like you're not gonna keep falling for the same thing. You might get me a couple times message, but you ain't gonna keep getting me. We have the Empress. This is my Empress card that is in my Message Clarity Tarot and Oracle deck. We have the Divine Feminine, creation, abundance, confident, healing works at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is just our time to be creative. So whatever message, whatever it is that you've been putting off, like I said, your creative projects with the Empress coming through, with your like whatever you've been putting off, procrastinating about, not getting done, it's time to tap into that energy. Let's create, let's grow, let's elevate, let's make it happen, y'all. This is the week. No more procrastination. Okay, we're stepping into our Empress energy, male or female, not gender specific. This is about the energy. It's time to create abundance by creating an abundant mindset, by not procrastinating, working on the things that the Lord has told us to work on, child. You got to get to work. All of us have got to get to work, okay? For some of you, I don't know, they just said when I looked at the beauty, they just said, like, I don't know if you feel like you got to look out there. Who got to look a certain who got to look a certain way? Child, what? What you mean? Child, ain't nobody got time for that. You better show up and do what, like, don't, if somebody, who got something to say about your appearance? What? Don't care. Okay, like, who has time for that? What does that have to do? Oh, that's how y'all saying that. Child, people be thinking, saying, having all kind of stuff to say. We ain't got time for that. Or how something looks as well. Tell you what, some of y'all are getting ready to be more successful than the people who look like they got it all together. Thank you. That's what they talking about. It's like some people think don't just because people look a certain way, don't feel like they got everything all together. They don't, okay? And especially if someone is trying to tear you down or make you feel some type of way about you in any type of way, that's an indicator that that person has something to work on within themselves. So don't let it get you in your feelings, because it feels like some of y'all this week, like someone might try to take a low blow or say something to try to, like, condescending is the word that they're using. And just don't worry about it, because that's literally a person feeling some type of way about something within themselves, within their own life. Hey, Chaylee Nim, I hope I said that right, dearest one. Come on, 44. What else? Oh, let's do it. Okay, get to work, y'all. Resilience, determination, perseverance, wounded warrior, can't stop, won't stop. Some of y'all, you got to speak up about this week what it is that you want, okay? Maybe you need to start speaking some things into existence. Is it going to happen immediately? No. But we still want to make sure we're speaking our life into existence. The things that we want to see happen, even if it don't happen for 2, 3, 7 years down the line, you better start acting like it's already going to happen for you. Throat shot. Oh, look, didn't I just say don't let somebody trigger you? Look at this lady on this card. Y'all see her? She read it like somebody got something to say. Thank y'all. I wasn't even thinking about it. Right? Don't let anyone deter you from your goals this week. Don't let anybody try to make you feel no type of way. Like, child, ain't nobody got time for that. Now, defend yourself, but you know how to handle yourself and say what needs to be said this week. If somebody has something, like, defend yourself, stand up for you. Kizzle, but don't let no, because you ain't gonna just let nobody talk to you any kind of way. Now, we're not gonna do that. What else? But you don't have to yell. It don't have to be arguments, fussing, and fighting. Like, you can get your point across being completely calm. And then if it doesn't warrant a response, then don't give one, because everything, you don't have to speak up about everything. Somebody finna get an email. Come on, Faith. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. 111. You may be seeing that number. Boundaries as well. That email communication may be coming from someone unexpected, but also remember we had that telephone as well. So some of you might be receiving like communication from someone that you have blocked. They could be blocked out of your energy, cut off. And it ain't no going back. Why? Because you're faithful that new things are getting ready to manifest for you. So for some of you, you may be deciding to let go of something, just blocking out negative energy this week and just not giving it the time of day. We ain't got time for that, baby. We over here trying to create and be great. Bars? Create and be great, okay? And I ain't got time for nothing else other than that. So create and be great. Some of you might be seeing the number 1526. That number is chasing me, and it actually has a really positive meaning. So let me just hold on because I have it. And also, no, what y'all said, 1526. Hold on. It means to revive or be alive again. So yes, if you've been putting something off, then make sure that um, you're doing that. And I also have a note, and this is from February the 12th. So go back and see if there was anything that you wrote or had going on February the 12th. Listen carefully to the voice of the Lord your God and do what is right in his sight, obeying his commands and keeping his decrees. Then I will not. This is Exodus 15:26. Okay, Exodus 15:26. So some of you that scripture may resonate with you. So make sure that you go and read that as well. What else? Okay. Message. So some of you have a new contract that's coming in, and what I'm getting from this, what about your friends in this contract? Some of you might have a new relationship coming in as well. Just keep your business to yourself. If you have something that is coming in, this is not the time to be telling everyone. Like, know what to share and know what to keep and hold on to. Okay, you don't want to, because yes, the enemy, come on, because some of y'all finna get a blessing. I'm trying to tell you, there's something that this could be a contract, right? Let's say you, like we talked about, a job or something coming in, or unexpected resources, something, or you meet someone. Just don't tell everybody about the blessing that the Lord is bringing into your life, whatever this contract is. Okay, for the time being, it feels like this is strictly for you, so just allow it to be for you and don't tell everybody about it. Some of y'all might have to sign like an NDA, an NDA. Psalms 23 at the bottom of the deck. This is something you prayed for, messages from spirit. So just be mindful. Like, don't tell everyone unless it's someone that you can really trust. And even then, like, don't tell everybody what you got going on just yet. Hold it, keep it for yourself. Because some of y'all, you might have some messy people around you, or just like people who can't really hold water, which means they're gonna run their mouth. So be mindful of that. Frenemies, messy, watch your back, drama, abundance. Somebody finna get ready to have a reason to be excited. Okay, contracts that are coming in. So just be mindful, because there's a blessing coming in. This could be a new job. This, whatever your abundance is, whatever your blessings is. Okay, look, Psalms 23. Keep it to yourself. Okay, Psalms 23. Coming in next, and some of y'all might be praying Psalms 23 as well. Look, messages with spirit up under that. Can't make it up. Show up and shine. Divine timing. Definitely could be a contract for someone. We're gonna get some angel numbers and we out this thing, y'all. This is it. Let's get some angel numbers and close it out. This is it. I have a bunch of I have so many numbers, y'all. And again, don't feel like you have to know exactly what it means right then. You may not. It's just like the number 222. I've been getting it till I'm blue in the face. And even for me, 1526, 326 is chasing me. And so I asked Spirit Name today. I was like, well, is that March the 26th? And then soon after that, it was like, message. I say, well, okay, let's do it. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it, and kind of go from there. Final words of guidance. Ooh, what flip? Flip, baby, flip. So says your spirit name. Okay, your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters. Your ancestors are working behind the scenes. You're not alone. You're protected. April the 4th may be an importante on this day. Hey, Jared. So just know your spirit names, even if it feels like nothing is happening right now, things are being orchestrated. I got the 1010 number today. So completion of a cycle is definitely happening. Whatever that cycle is for you, it's going to be different for everyone. I need to make another angel number deck. I need to, child, because the way these numbers be coming up now, I'm already ready to make another angel numbers deck, child. I know it, child. They didn't introduce a whole new set of numbers that ain't in this deck, child. But And so now, child, well, if that's what Patrick guys say, cause baby, it's look, angel numbers 44, April 4, child, listen, can't even make it up. I don't know. That might be deck number 9. I don't know. Angel numbers volume 2, child. I don't know. What else? 17, y'all. 1717 that is coming up next. Leaving an impact, creating generational wealth manifestation. Of course, the 17th was extremely important on this for me. 448 on the clock. So the 17th, that star card energy. So this may be an opportunity for you to shine. Something's manifesting. Could be 17 days from now, whatever 17, like that'll be, I don't know, whatever 17 days from now is. So just make a note of it. It feels like your spirit names are helping you to create, like they're giving you ideas, they're giving you wisdom in order to help you grow, elevate, expand, move into this next level. Whatever your next level is for you, it's different for everyone. I tell you one thing, look, contract 1515, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Even though yes, the devil is 15 Capricorn energy, it's also about your work ethic. Hey, Kiki Nim. It's about your work ethic as well, y'all. Like if you put in the work, I'm here as a living and breathing testimony to show 633, Matthew 633, right? If you seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all these things will be added unto you. All of them shall be added unto you. The kingdom of God, righteousness, creating wealth and abundance. And it's not gonna show up the way that you're expecting it to, but it's gonna show up. 2222 at the bottom of the deck. So as long as you're doing what he's asked you to do, and again, prime example of just showing up, doing what he asked you to do. It's like, they're giving me this energy of receptivity, and we have the Empress that came out in 2 different decks, right? They're giving this energy of receptivity. One thing about Padre God, you don't have to go chase down opportunities, and that's something that we have to learn when he has us in a resting season, right? You don't have to chase opportunities. He's going to bring it to your doorstep. Now, what is it going to require? It's going to require you doing the thing that he told you to do. He's not just going to give you a blessing if you just sitting there expecting him to do all the work. God don't work that way. Faith without works is dead. Ain't that what I read that this morning, didn't, in the book of James? Because that's what I was reading this morning. He ain't just gonna hand you something without you doing the work. You got to do the work. Whatever he told you to put your hands to, you got to do the work. But when you doing what he asked you to do, then you have things happen like the me being able to go. And again, I'm giving this as an example, y'all. I didn't do anything special. I didn't do anything different, but okay, Lord, what you want me to do? Okay, go over here. Don't go live over there. Surrender this. Give this up. Go over here. Do this. And you do, and then you sit and you wait. And then the Lord will bring things to you, and it's not even going to be what you're expecting. Because that opportunity for that meet and greet, y'all, came out of nowhere. I was like, last time I seen this Tab child, she was across the country in Alabama. And all of a sudden, it was like, surprise, she was doing a meet and greet LA. And I was like, oh, I got to be in the place. And then it was free. Child, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, I was like, okay, Lord, okay. I was like, this got to be something I'm able to do. And sure enough, it was. And had I listened to the enemy, had I let him run me off, y'all, I'd have been in San Diego and I would have missed that opportunity. But this time I didn't run. So some of y'all are in your I ain't running stage. Come on, 666. You're in your I'm not running stage. I'm not running from my destiny anymore. You are what you think. Choose wisely. That's why we got to make the right, like we're making better choices this time. Okay, so 666, 633. So June the 6th may be an important on this day as well. Last one. It's just like we're choosing to fight, right? We're choosing to fight for what's ours. We're choosing to fight back. Before I feel like we laid down. right? We allow things to happen, and then you get this woe is me mentality. 111 at the bottom of the deck on the cut. Like you lay down and be like, you know that the Lord has promised you something. You know He's told you. Didn't we just have Hebrews 11:1? We did. It's like, you know, the Lord has told you something. You know He's promised you something, and it's like then He shows it to you, but the enemy's gonna fight you for it. I just saw some light. He's gonna fight you for it. So you got to keep fighting for what it is that the Lord has told you. Next, they just said some of you are getting ready to start on platforms, or like whatever your business is. Like, you're gonna have great and amazing expectations. You're going to want it to do like fantastic from the very beginning. And this is one thing that the Lord told me. He was like, don't nobody know you on Instagram for real. So don't go over there expecting to just blow up. Don't expect your business to just blow up. He's like, but guess what? Just the thing is, even if you the only one talking to yourself, you got to do it anyway. Talk to yourself, because it's not always going to be that way. Because he was talking to me even about Tarot University, and I was like, well, Lord, all me putting up all these objections. I don't want to do it in the car, and I don't, what if nobody? He was like, but I told you to do it. I'm telling you to do this thing. And he was like, are you gonna do it or are you not? So don't think you're gonna have, because this is something that whatever you're getting ready to work on, he's getting ready to develop this. This is only one leg of what he's going to have you build. Remember, y'all, we're creating an empire, right? Period. Y'all know I'm in my Moses stage. True story, y'all. I could not make this up. God and I have been having this talk that I am Moses, right? I am in my Moses stage of life. Why? Because he's building me into the leader that he wants me to be. And so, of course, me putting up all these objections and get somebody else to do it. And every time he's just like, nope, this is the thing for you. But all the other thing, as the way that he showed it to me, message, listen, y'all, this is about you building an empire. And as y'all can see, I am creating an empire with what he has, the gift he has given me. You have Clarity Tarot, you have Tarot University, you have Message Oracle cards, you have Spirit Name Apparel. You're creating an empire of things. It's not just going to be one thing. And so when God tells you to make and create the next leg of what it is of your empire, this is what he's asking you to do. No, you're gonna be, but it's kind of like once you get to the point where you understand, think of it in terms of streams of income, right? So this will be a stream of income, and then this will be a stream of income, and before you know it, you look up and you got 10 streams of income, because you have your foundation, you have your one main thing, and you just build legs. It's like, think of it whenever you're thinking about it. Think of the 10 of Pentacles. Every pentacle is another stream of income. That's the way that every time the Lord tell me to go do something else, I'm like, oh, okay, boom. This is another stream of income. This is another pinnacle on my 10 of Pentacles. I'm not anywhere near 10 streams of income, okay? But I also understand that the Lord is planting the seeds. Ace of Pentacles that we already had is potential. Every ace is potential. So this is the potential for you to have 10, 20, 25 streams of income. We're not always going to just be doing one thing. So keep that in mind as the Lord is asking you to add something new to your repertoire. They just said, right? And when he's telling you to add something else, telling you to add something additional. Yeah, it's going to be more work. Yes, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how he was going to have Tarot U operating. But then he said, sit down and write. And I said, okay. And literally, he just gave you the words. He's going to give you the words. He's going to tell you what to put on, whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating. You're going to be sitting there like, how did this even happen? By the time you look up, it's going to be finished, because the Lord is going to give you what to say. He's going to tell you how to do it. He's going to tell you how to present it, all of that. So it's time this week. Okay. No delay. It's time to tap into that potential and get started, y'all. We got multiple streams of income to create. We up here building billionaires. Okay. We building billionaires. So remember, you are a billionaire in the making. Okay. We building billionaires around here. Kizzle. That's it. OMG. That was so different, y'all. That was different for spilling the spirituality today. It was random. The Lord brought it to me today, and I was like, okay, Lord, well, we'll try. We'll go with it. So I hope this is helpful, y'all. Whatever it is, whatever, even if it's just writing things down this week, just like get a plan for what it is that you want to do. Um, what your next step is, what your directions are. Just ask, okay? Ask. He's gonna show you. You're gonna have to ask, and then you're gonna have to wait for the instructions, but they're coming. He's gonna bring them. Okay. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. Um, a word in the wilderness, 7:30 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. We'll be tapping in with spirit. Again, we're starting the book of Leviticus tomorrow, chapters 1 and 2. And like I told y'all, I haven't read ahead, but I have studied the book of Leviticus to make sure that I have an understanding. And I do now of why it's so important. And we'll talk about a lot of the notes and things because I have probably about 15 pages of notes on nothing but Leviticus so far. And I'm not even done studying it. So make sure y'all tap in for a word in the wilderness. Y'all make sure you like the live, share the love. Thank you so much for your support, cross platform. Thank y'all so much for tapping in today. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Um, Even though I know y'all said something, it won't show. These comments don't show up on once the video posts. So let me know what you think in the comments. If this was a good setup, it was just like off the fly. No, let's pull cards. Just whatever we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So whatever messages they want to give, which kind of works because it's just being in the flow. Okay, y'all. Hydrate your soul and things. Drinking water. Say gratitude. Have a fantastic and amazing evening in purpose and on purpose. Child. All right, Delta Nim. Y'all be safe. We're going to be on these planes in a second. I'll see y'all in the morning for a word in the wilderness. I love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all.